Yanawaki community, one of the most populous area in Kano municipal local government area of the state, is faced with an environmental danger that has put the resident at risk of severe health crisis. They want the government to show some concern by helping them tackle the impact of flooding in their domain. The effect of climate change appears to have had impact on some communities in Kano State, one of which is Yanawaki, a densely populated area of the metropolis. On a normal day, residents go about their businesses, but when it rains, these trenches become death trap as erosion takes over.
Whenever the rain comes, we can't sleep, we can't sit at our own house. You see, all these are our house, but we cannot and never sleep when the rain comes. It occupies all the areas. We cannot sleep, we cannot sit down.
Cases of death by flood have also been recorded here, according to these residents.
This problem has been here for over 20 years back. Many governments used to come here and tell us stories, as you can see. But the problem is that this is causing erosion. And this erosion is the one that causes all this what you have seen. Sometimes even the children used to suffer. They will be sleeping under the floods. And you know how rains used to, the water used to rush on. There was a time that one of the children, almost we lost him because of the rain.
Almost three people drowned in the area. They were in the river, and the river killed them because we found them in Wase Dam.
Another very noticeable feature is how some of the residents have turned what is left of their drains and canals into a refuse dump. The effect is the infestation of flies and mosquitoes. They call for intervention from the state government.
Many people in this area are having problems with mosquitoes, with rats, and many other things, because the rats are disturbing us because of this thing that people are dumping. See, this is some part of banana that anytime when they finish selling the banana, they used to bring all the damaged part of the banana and dump in this our side. And because of that one, mosquitoes, flies, and many other things used to enter our houses. That is why we used to sleep with one eye. So we always call on the president of the government to come and rehabilitate this place, because we have been calling, and we wrote a paper to the local government. We also wrote a paper to the state government to come and intervene.
The government appears to be aware of what has become the lots of the people of Yanawaki and several other weather-beaten communities. The State Commissioner for Environment assures of efforts by the government to tackle the trend.
Interventions have been put in place. Apart from the silting and drainage clearance is one of the major exercises that we do to ensure that our drainages are clear. And apart from that, there are also other interventions that we put in place. For instance, the construction of drainages, not those that are associated with road construction, are the responsibility of Ministry of Environment. So part of what we've done is to ensure that drainages, we've done assessment in communities, and we identify those areas where they are lacking in adequate drainages. So right now we are constructing a number of drainages. Kano State government is spending millions, hundreds of millions to construct drainages in different communities across the 44 local government areas in Kano. This is to ensure that we have adequate drainages, so that when you have rains, they can easily be, the run of water can easily be drained.
He adds that tree planting is also being explored to curb the incursion of erosion.
There's issue of planting trees. Is another measure that is meant to address flooding and also address erosion. Because once you have flooding, then the next thing that may follow is erosion. The land is going to be eroded. So it's another area that we have given a lot of attention to. Right now we are in the process of planting 2 million trees. So the exercise has already commenced, and we want to ensure that before the rainy seasons runs out, we plant 2 million trees in Kano. This has a lot of advantages. One, it is going to help us to address it is going to reduce the magnitude of flooding, because once the roots of the trees and even the stem is going to reduce the velocity of the stormwater. So by so doing, it is going to decrease the impact of the flooding that is likely to happen. And also it helps to prevent erosion, soil erosion, because the roots also help to conserve the soil there, and by so doing, it is going to help to ensure that the soil there is not eroded.
As teaching time saves 9, the earlier the government walks its talks, the sooner it will inspire confidence in its people. The Yanawaki people await this much-needed succor. Join us on Eyewitness Report if you are keen on making a change in your neighborhood or locality. Let's join you tell the story you want told. Take a picture or video and post on our Eyewitness portal, which is available on the Channels TV app, downloadable from various online app stores. Ensure you add location and phone numbers so we can get in touch with you. Now let's see what you already uploaded for the week. Our first shot shows a transformer installed by 4 communities in Ajowa in Ifo local government area of Ogun State. Our eyewitness says this was solely carried out by the community. However, they claim Ibadan Disco has refused to energize the transformer for them after some years of installation. We are appealing to Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company and Ogun State government to come and help us, so says the eyewitness. The next set of photos shows an ongoing road rehabilitation work at Brown Road in Aguda, Surulere. Our eyewitness is impressed by the hard work being put into the project by the local council and calls for its sustenance. This video shows what appears to be a coastal erosion at the Marwa axis of Lagos in Lekki second roundabout. Our eyewitness says a lot of damage had been done to some of the structures there and says there is the tendency for more damage to occur. This is the state of Double Star Road, Jokonde Estate, Ejigbo, Local Council Development Area, Lagos State. Our eyewitness says no attention has been given this road since construction many years ago. He hopes the road would be accorded some work. Now, those are your shots to keep them coming. Let's do it again next week. Use our various platforms to reach us so we can tell your story together. Again, get the Channels TV app from the various app stores online. Upload your shots and contact. It's that simple. Till next week, I'm Chris Elems, and I'll keep my eyes on you.